Hi, Leo. Okay, I super hope you guys are doing well. I really do. I really, really do. You guys deserve it. You guys have been through some rough months. I know that. But I'm okay, Boots. I'm Boots. Okay, Boots. You get it. I'm okay, Boots Tarot. I suck at the introductions, so just work with me here. The dates are for April general, and it will leak into May. If it resonates with you, awesome. I hope to see you. If it doesn't, awesome. I hope you give me another chance later. It will resonate if you have Rising Leo, Moon Leo, Venus, sometimes Mars, and I have my notes. Did I miss something? And if your zodiac sign is Leo. Gender, change it as necessary. It's masculine, feminine, and everybody. I'm missing something. Oh, geez. Just bear with me. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments. But you know, if you watch tarot, you know. I'm terrible at the introduction. But I did I did a little meditative sesh. Actually, I couldn't even help it. As soon as I was like, I'm going to do Leo, it was like, boom. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm stuck in listening to this. So the first thing I saw was a wheel. A wheel that turned into a fan, like the radical fan. And then, sorry, I got bombarded with a thought. If it's not your story, that it's somebody that's in your energy field. And that's what I wanted to say as well in the beginning. That's where I got lost. But I feel like, and since I just got into your energy, I feel like I'm a fan. I feel like there's a fan and it's just like, boo, 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 boo. You know how you never like really see the fan, it just moves? And I feel like that's you. It's a good thing and a bad thing. I feel like that's the energy I got off of it anyway. Nothing's really good or bad. But for you personally, at this time, it has both duality in it. One, I feel like it is making you organized. It is centering you in specifics about career, specifics about getting things done. It's centering you in some, in some aspects that you really need to be organized in. In other ways, I feel like you're a little aloof when it comes to your relationships. I feel like you're so focused on what needs to be done and how it needs to be done and getting it done quickly and sufficiently and with organization that you're maybe putting some attention on things that shouldn't. Your bag of weights about how you should be equaling out your tasks. One is falling short, and one is too deep. So you need to, cut some and then even it out a little bit, That's what, The reason why I'm saying that and I'm laughing is because I just heard somebody that was watching this partner was like, yeah, you should tell them. You should tell them that I'm being neglected a little bit. So I do feel like some of your partners are a little neglected in some specific atmosphere. It's not necessarily all together, but I feel like they are missing some time with you. That was one of the first things that I saw in the meditation session. It's just funny. Someone was like, yeah, you should tell them. If you're a cross watcher, I caught you. Anyway, welcome. So I'm going to start out with a spread that I made. It seems to be working. It seems to be focused on mostly love. For Leo, I just spit, pardon me. For Leo, if you guys are in a partnership, like I said, I do feel like one of your partners or one of your partners. If you're single, you may be playing the field. One of your partners, they're single, Leo. You can take the story and you can switch it as it resonates. So if you're in a relationship, then, if you're not in a relationship and wherever the story kind of goes, just make it your own. Because the collective energy in such right now is I feel like Leo is generally working towards things. And that could be relationships or several people like I just gathered. Got you. Just kidding. Okay. Let's see for Leo. I like your guys' energy though. It's a little playful. Oh, you were at the bottom, Leo. You're at the bottom of the deck. We start with you right at the bottom. All right. I like your energy. It's much more goofy than the other ones I've been doing. I don't know if you like my energy though, because you're like, we need to do this. You need to get on that and you need to finish that really quick. We need to get to it. I'm going. I'm moving. Okay. Whew. Show me for Leo. What's going on for Leo here? What's the energy Leo's in at the moment? Show me for Leo. I usually don't deal with this deck, but for some reason I felt obligated to start with the spellcasters right here. So what's going on for Leo? What's going on for Leo? Did see a beach. I don't know if anybody's by a beach or wanting to go to a beach. Just saw a cat. Don't know if you're around your cat right now, petting your cat. If you don't have a cat, you are a lion, so. Okay. They don't want me to use this deck. I'm so sorry that you waited. There we go. Okay. Show me for Leo. Show me for Leo here. What's Leo dealing with? Oh, I see. I see. Show me for Leo. First out, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Also, these cards are older than dirt. So, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. That's for what's going on right now. So, you are working. You know, I'm sorry. What I just got is... gosh, you guys are goofy. You guys are making me laugh. The 8 of Pentacles, I honestly felt like this guy was on the ceiling because it's in reverse and he's still working, and I feel like there was like somebody down there like, hey, you should come off the ceiling, you should stop working, you should come to bed, or hey, you should take a break from that project, and I honestly feel like he was just on the ceiling like floating there. That's really funny. I've never seen it like that. I like your energy. I like it. It's a good one. Show me the focus or the energy of importance at this moment. Show me the importance, or not this moment, for April. I almost want to say Aries. Justice. You could be dealing with a Libra. Your partner could be Libra. You could have Libra placement. If so, then this is specifically for you. If not, you could, Libra also can be a few different things. I just heard Cancer as well. Definitely something going on here with balancing. A balancing act. Lots of communication is having to be balanced right now. I feel like something in your energy, if you could be not communicating well enough, or somebody could be communicating with you, but I feel like somebody feels like it's not balanced a little bit right now. All right, show me about fears here. Oh, that's quick. You could be taking on too many tasks at one time, but we're going to get into that further. If you are single, then you could be, your fears is of picking the wrong person. We're going to get into it further. So I try not to talk too much until I get the full spread out, because sometimes the story just flips. Show me about hopes for Leo, for April. Show me about hopes, please. Oh, wow. That's an interesting way to put hopes. There's the wheel that I was talking about. Wow. I just got a huge download with that one. We got the Wheel of Fortune here and the Tower. And what I saw on that one right away is that fixed energy that you're in right now, about getting something done, that somebody, it could be anybody in your energy field that's like, well, take a break. Come outside. Let's go take a break. Let's go get some fresh air. I feel like you are just like almost obsessive right now, just blah, like I gotta get this done, and I feel like at some point it's going to explode. And that's in your hopes, but I'm not really sure why that's there, but we're gonna look into it further. It's a weird place to have it, but hey, we're gonna take a look at it in a minute. Show me obstacles here for Leo. Show me about the obstacles here for Leo. Interesting. I just heard unattaching from emotion at this time. That's your obstacle. Your obstacle is unattaching from emotion at this time. That's what I just heard. Huh. So if you're single, you could be going out and over serial dating. Or you could be going out and just having too much fun all the time. But I don't think fun is really your focus right now. I think you are focused on something. So it could be going out and seriously focusing on your future for a relationship. If it's not that, then it's just strictly work. I do see work here. I do see a little bit of emotion here. That's why a lot of signs are detaching emotionally, but I don't see you doing that. So I'm wondering what this is about. Show me genuine emotion here for Leo. What? I didn't even get to finish. Okay, that's what it is. So there's the Two of Pentacles, so you're back and forth on that. You were back and forth on that. Ultimately, I kind of feel like you're being like a rubber band. Like, oh. And I think that's just because of the Aries energy that's everywhere right now. I feel like you're being affected by it deeply because Leo is ruled by the sun, and the sun is in Aries, and it's like heavily in Aries. There's Aries everywhere. Even though we're coming out of that and going into some other things, I feel like you've just been slingshotted everywhere. Like boom, 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 boom. Show me for the person. The person, they don't want me to say circumstance. Usually usually this area is other person's emotion that you're dealing with, or the circumstance you're dealing with, but I can barely spit that word out. I don't feel like I'm just going to go with it. For the person or people you are dealing with, Leo, it looks like it's one person. There's somebody specifically on your mind here. And that's the emotion that they're feeling towards you. Show me about the hidden energy. Show me about the hidden energy for Leo here. That was pretty cool. The hidden energy. Stagnicity. Show me most likely outcome here for Leo. Oh. We got Six of Swords in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. Oh no. I do get off of those two energies right there that the slingshotting movement that you have just been going through is going to snap on you at some point. And maybe that's why here's for your hopes. Your hopes of what you want to accomplish with all of these different opportunities coming up, or different things that you're touching here, you're touching there, you're putting your hand in everything. I feel like because you are so, whatever you are doing in my head too, I also heard overindulgence. So if that works for you, then take it as it resonates. But I feel like in your hopes, you're hoping for something to work out, and I feel like it's just gonna snap because you're so spread thin. Your hand's touching in a lot of different buckets. At the bottom, let me take a look at the bottom. Yeah, I definitely see an unattached emotionally, but wanting to be attached. I don't see you being like hard or cold. I just see you kind of aloof from it. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Y'all got some really interesting energy. Okay, show me for the guy on the ceiling. Just kidding. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The guy working on the ceiling. The ceiling fan, I should say. What's going on here? What's going on for Leo? Why is this here? Why is this? What is this about? Jeez, don't you love when they fall? I guess I'm going to take those. Oh, I'm going to take those. They feel right. Okay, so to clarify on the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, we've got the Four of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So, confirmation. You are... Okay, look at this guy, though. Hold on. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at these guys. Yeah, so we got the guy that's working on the ceiling fan. Or, just so overtly obsessive, like, what's going on? Like, hey, I've got to get this done. I have so much to do right now. I just cannot. And then we have this guy over here that's like, oh my gosh. And then we have this other guy right here. And he's like, well, I got a cup for you. I've got some emotion for you if you want to, come look at your... And this guy's like, no, I can't. I got to look at this. And then they got the guy... This energy is hilarious. Oh my gosh, this energy is so funny. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, which is, let me put it up right for you. this lady that's literally just studying, trying to get that. Look at all the pentacles she put on the tree already. Like, she has made what that product she's going towards, whatever that this career or this financial thing is, she is like focusing on that. And then we have this in reverse. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. Which tells me that you have been working towards this, but you're kind of in a stuck of a little bit of a cycle right here. And it does feel like a very obsessive energy. I'm not going to lie to you. It feels a little bit like an obsessive energy. So let's take a look further. Show me the importance here. Show me what justice is here for the important energy focus. Show me here for Leo. Show me what that is. Show me why it's here. What is this about? Ah, I get it. Okay, I just heard falling short. So if you're dealing with somebody, come on, that's justice, by the way, if you're wondering. This card's a little rough. That was for the importance. We have the Nine of Cups, the Moon in reverse, and the Seven of Swords. I feel like the energy here that's pulling up for what's important is that the things that you were focusing on so much, what's important to you, you're in the moon energy a little bit. So you're a little bit distracted, a little bit to be revealed energy coming up. But the Seven of Swords is a deception energy. So we've got two things here that are deception energies, and I'm going to pull on them. But my initial thought was falling short. So I wonder if it has something to do with, like, oh, I'm focusing so much on this that I wonder if I'm falling short in my relationship, or what's important to you is, like, you honestly are a little concerned about, like, whatever you're in, the other things that you haven't touched in a little bit because you've been so overwhelmed with this. But I'm not, let me pull on it. Let me know for sure. Show me about the moon energy here. What is this? What is this? Why is this here? What came before this moon energy? Two of Wands. What's after the moon energy? Six of Swords. Okay. So it does look to me like what's important to you. You do look a little bit tied up. I do see this a little bit obsessive energy here. I totally do. So around the moon energy, we have the Two of Wands, which is like kind of like waiting. And then we have the Six of Swords. So if you're in a relationship, you could be waiting for the ball to drop. If you're not in a relationship and you're single, you could be waiting for someone to become uninterested. And that's what's important to you. But the thing is, I see what's important to you, and I see the emotion in it, but I don't see you acting on it to stop it. Kind of weird. Show me about the Seven of Swords here. What is in front? Oh, we got the moon at the bottom again, too. Show me about the Seven of Swords energy. Why is this here for what's important? Why is this here for importance? Why is this here for importance? Show me the Seven of Swords energy. Oh, I just heard dialogue. I just heard somebody talking. I just heard a dialogue. I heard somebody say to another person, I'm working this hard because I'm trying to make us balance. I'm trying to take care of the finances. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to make a better life for us. But it's a little bit of a deceptive energy here. And I don't know whether or not you're in a relationship or not. I do feel like it's affecting your personal relationships. And so what came out here is the Chariot upright, the Temperance, and why am I blanking on these cards? The Ten of Cups. And this was what was covering it. So you have good intentions behind a deceptive card. So there is good intentions here. But the thing is, it's a little bit deceptive of yourself. And I understand it now why they pulled out the moon. But the Chariot, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Sagittarius, and then Cancer. Possibly a Pisces, but I don't see that as much. And I feel like you honestly feel like what you're doing is going to change or benefit whoever it is in your life with finances or whatever. Show me fears here for the Seven of Cups. Show me fears. Oh, I guess let me go back to the other deck. They don't want me to go back. Jeez. I hate when I switch decks like a ton of times, but they're specific on which ones they want me to use. Show me about fears here for Leo. Show me Something about fears here for Leo. Show me about, what are the fears? Why? Okay, so for fears, we've got 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, and Page of Swords. And then at the bottom we got High Priestess, but I'm gonna separate these two right here. I feel like you got 2 separate fears. 7 of Pentacles and 3 of Pentacles is that the fear in this is that you are wasting your time pulling all this out, but you've made the decision to do it anyway, but the fear is that it won't come through in the long haul, whatever it is. You fear that because you'll be focusing so much on making this work, or whatever it is, making all of this work, making it work, that if it falls short, it's all for nothing. There's another fear in here, though. There's another fear in here. And that pulls out with the Page of Swords and the High Priestess. And I want to take a bigger look at this one, because I feel like this one has to do with not really relationship or partner, but I honestly feel like it has something to do with like social media or something specific. Which cards, which deck do I want? Let's try this one. Show me about Page of Swords here. Why is the Page of Swords here in fear? What does this have to do? Why is this here? What does this have to do with fears? What fear is this? Show me a Page of Swords. Show me about the High Priestess, please. Oh, jeez. Okay. To clarify on the Page of Swords, you got the 3 of Swords, Libra energy again, and 4 of Swords, Libra energy again. For the High Priestess, oh, geez, Libra energy again. I swear you're dealing with a Libra. Where did the other one go? Is that the one I just pulled? Okay, I feel like I'm missing a card here. And at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I feel like your fear is that you will not, because of how much you're focusing on specifically a task or what you're doing, you feel like you're going to lack love. Because of it, you're going to lose love because of it. It's not going to pan out the way you want because you're focusing all your attention and your weight isn't actually weighed the correct. That's so funny that I used the weight in the beginning and now all we get is like justice everywhere. It's so funny to me. I love when things show up together like that. But yeah, the weight scale and the justice has been showing up for you a lot in this. I think you got it twice already. So I feel like you're worried about focusing on the wrong things at the moment and possibly losing the things that you have. So let's look in hopes here. Let's focus on the hopes. Oh, it's Page of Wands. I just found Page of Wands. Yes. Yes. Okay, yeah. So yeah, confirmation on what I said. Look at that person in the background waiting on this person that's like, I have to go take this journey. I have to do this. I have to do this. And this other person's like, well, what about me? Can I come? You know, am I allowed to come and hang out with you while you're just focusing on one thing? Where I'm from, when people focus too hard on something, especially if they're like, I don't know, the word, I don't even want to get into that, but the word they use when you focus too hard on something and it ends up just like messing with your brain is called spagacking. I don't know if that's a real word, but that was the word that came to my mind. I don't know. Don't ask me. Spagacking. Because you're spagacking so hard, I feel it's a terrible word. I don't know what the definition of it is, so maybe I shouldn't say it. But I feel like you're focusing so hard on something, you're worried about losing your potential love or romance in your life. Or a few different things, I should say. Show me about hopes. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse for hopes? There's a High Priestess again. Wow, it showed up the same way again. Didn't it? Didn't it? Yeah. So we got here 2 confirmations. In your hopes and your fears. No. Your hopes and your energy, but it was kind of next to your fears. You are worried. You are a little bit. So look, there's High Priestess, Six of Swords in reverse. High Priestess, Six of Swords in reverse. You are worried about, you are internally worried about, one, if you're working on something spiritually or working on something when it comes to having to use your intuition, you're worried that it's not going to pay off, but that's in your hopes. It could also be just a worry that you're not going to accomplish what you need to. Again, I feel like there's a lot of that where you're feeling like you're doing everything and having to do everything here, but you don't feel like you're really going. I don't know. There's some weird energy where you're bouncing back and forth with this. And then we got the Five of Wands and the Three of Cups. Okay, get it. You are subconsciously, spiritually blocking celebration right now. Hanging out with people, going through. You are blocking yourself. By blocking your natural creativity, though, too, because what that does, hanging out with friends, supportive energies, hanging out with people, going out and doing things outside of your... I want to use that word again. I don't know if it's a good word or a bad word. I need to look it up before I say it again. Before you really focus on that... you really need to go out. You really need to go out. And if you are going out a lot, I feel like I don't feel like you're going out a lot. I feel like you're sitting on the ceiling, working on the ceiling fan. I feel like you're really focused on what you're doing, and I don't feel like you're getting out, but I feel like you need to. But if you are, you're blocked to opening up. And I want to take a look at this tower. That's what I really want to get to. Is the tower. Show me about this tower in hopes here. What's this tower? Oh, okay. Show me about the tower again. Understood. Okay, so the tower, you are right. Your fears and everything is right. You can potentially be blocking your own romance for long-term effect if you do not. However, your money looks like it'll be okay. But you do look like, it looks like directly, look at this guy, is directly pointing to his happy situation. So because of that, I feel like you need to learn how to balance some things right now, Leo. I really feel like you need to focus on like the balance of things right now. I feel like it's going to bite you if you don't. I feel like it's going to bite you. At the end of April, maybe when the energy slows down and we're going into like Taurus season. I hope I'm correct on that. You guys got me all over the place with this. You guys got me all over the place. Show me for obstacles for Leo. I don't really feel like we have to look at the rest of too much because I feel like I gather an idea of what's coming. Show me about obstacles for 8 of Cups in reverse for April. Show me about obstacles. Show me about obstacles. Show me about obstacles. Like I said, I had an idea what was coming. Okay. So... your obstacles, I think it's when Mercury comes in the middle of April. It's coming in soon. Mercury's about to do I don't know exactly where it's going, or I'll have to talk about that in another video, but I know that there's something specific coming in with communication. And I see that for I feel like you're not going to be able to, interesting. You're clouded on manifesting. Your obstacle is clouding on manifesting. Hold on here. Oh, dear. Dear. Okay. Whoa. All right, darlings. Very specifically, I feel like your obstacles coming up are yourself. I know that whatever you want it good. You want it well. You want it organized. You want it exactly how it needs to be in your mind. You want it to be perfect. It has to be this way before I stop doing this. It has to finish out this way and this way. But by doing that, you are also blocking your manifestation. So by saying and structuring it and focusing and overindulging in whatever you're doing here, or it looks like there's a few different bowls you got your hand in. You're blocking yourself. I wanted to do one more on this. Why is this? You know this, though. I feel like somebody's already told you. I feel like you know this. I feel like you already know this. You will block your own success right now if you do not go out and enjoy yourself. And I don't even just mean enjoy yourself. I mean, go out and give yourself a break for a minute. Go out and go on a walk, on a hike. It doesn't have to be overnighters. God forbid. It just has to be, you just have to go out, and I feel like you really, you want the money, you're worried about the money, but it's affecting the time you have with people that love you. I definitely see the people around you being like, Leo, hey Leo, will you just come chill for a minute? And I feel like that's going to affect your manifestation dramatically. The support around you is a huge indication of the way you manifest as well. From my opinion, anyway. Show me about genuine emotion here for Leo. What is this juggle here? What is this? Show me that. I mean, we already know it, but tell us a little bit more. Show me about the genuine emotion here for Leo. I mean, everything I just said, I feel like you get it. You get it a little bit. You do. Because for this, the clarifying on emotion here in the Two of Pentacles, we have here the Six of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Swords, and the Six of Wands. I feel like you are a little bit blinded by your intuition, and I feel like there's a potential that your specific person that you're focusing on, whether you're in a relationship or not, is coming a little bit, I don't want to say disinterested, but they're almost feeling a little bit betrayed because their words are just hitting walls and bouncing back. I feel like they almost are feeling like, well, I can't get through to them. I can't get them to do anything that I want to do. Like, I don't feel like they're actually wanting to come hang out with me or do this. I feel like they almost feel, and I want to clarify on that because that doesn't feel like your energy right here. And I'll show you the cards. This is Six of Cups and 10 of Swords and then 6 of Wands. So I feel like you're really close to accomplishing what you want, but I do feel like you're getting in your way a little bit. This energy specifically, I don't feel like is yours. It ain't. Okay, so if you look really closely, I know my card's a little rough. You see that leg? That cape? Someone is like, I feel like that's you. I feel like that's you. And I feel like that's the person that you want. I mean, look at them. They're like, hey, Leo. That's so funny. Not funny. I'm not laughing at you. I promise. You guys' just energy is so fun to talk about. I was going to clarify on this. Show me the Ten of Swords to clarify about the energy in that. Yeah. So to clarify on that, somebody feels like you're not sharing time. You're not sharing effort with them. It's a very specific energy. They just feel like you're not sharing. All right, let's see for your person or the person you're dealing with, however you take what I just said. Person. The person in your energy. Show me about this. Show me what the Two of Cups is here about. Show me about this. Whoa. Okay. Leo, your person is a little distraught. We've got here the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Swords, there's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy again, the King of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. So they feel like they're taking on having to be a little bit strict in their communication with you, like, hey, you need to eat dinner. Hey, we need to hang out. Hey, did you forget we made these plans? You know, they're like, boop, boop, you know, like, let's do this quick. The King of Pentacles is like, hey, I made the cake. Do you want to come eat it? Hey, I did the laundry. Hey, or, you know, hey, I went out of my way to make reservations for us. Or, hey, I'm doing this to help you. And they're feeling a little bit hurt about it. Because they're like, I am going, and then they have the Ten of Wands. So I'm going to show these all to you guys. So we got here the person holding all the sticks, walking with them, like, man, I'm doing everything here. We got this person that's a little bit rigid on their conversation because they're feeling like they're not understood. They're not being talked to. We got here the King of Pentacles, and both of this person feels like they're in a generally understanding energy, but they are hurting about it. They are hurting about it. That's the Three of Swords. Another Libra energy. Libra, Sagittarius, Taurus. I do feel like Capricorn a little bit, but just ever so slightly. Okay, show me about the hidden energy here for the Hangman, for Leo. Oh gosh, why are you guys spitting them out so quick? The Hangman. Justice again. Holy, and every deck I have Justice out. I've got 4 Justices out. And look at this. Look at this scale. That was what I talked about in the very beginning about the scale. Sorry if you can hear my dogs. So the hidden energy is there is somebody weighing the options right now. Could, you know, I don't know if it's you. Take it as it resonates, reverse the roles as needed. I do feel like somebody's weighing the options. There's going to be a forced decision made, and I do feel like there's a possibility. Let me check the bottom. There's a possibility that they'll stick it out. There's also a possibility that they won't. And there's a possibility that this may affect have a long-term effect on them, because if you're so capable of doing this, they might be worried about you doing this long-term after a while. So I do see that. I got one more to finish, and that's the most likely outcome. So you ready? We also have a ton of 6 of Swords on the table too. I believe I have 3 6 of Swords on the table right now. It's a little bit of a mess because you guys got me a little crazy with how much I was going on. But I'm pretty positive that 3 of these 6 of Swords came out in the decks. So let's take a deeper look, shall we? Alright. Show me for the most likely outcome, which can change depending on your will and the actions of you or another person. Remember that. This entire spread can change. If you make a decision, that's going to change it. Energy will come in, but the decisions you make is the decisions you make. So show me about the 6 of Swords here in reverse. Anything else? Libra energy again. Okay, for the 6 of Swords, we got the Tower, the King of Swords, and the Empress. I feel like somebody in this is going to make the decision to either be very abrupt about how they're going to say this isn't going to work, or a forced change is going to happen, or you or the other person is going to decide that their self-care and their self-maintenance and their value is worth more than whatever this is. There is a possibility of somebody walking away. There is. I see it. I don't know if you have the decision in it, though. And I did say this in your Oracle reading. If you go back and do the Oracle, the full moon, I believe I did touch base on this. And I did it in all the sign reading. I saw this for Leo. Show me about the Emperor in reverse. I don't want to use that deck. That's not the right deck. Show me about the Emperor in reverse for Leo for the most likely outcome. Show me about the Emperor in reverse. Oh, there's 2 cards. Okay. So, Temperance, the 8 of Swords, the Hierophant, and the 8 of Pentacles. I do feel like the imbalance is going to hurt you internally. It's going to make you feel internalized. I do see the potential of this person leaving, and if they do leave, then it is divinely guided that they leave. But right after that happens, guess what you do? You go back to work. Whether or not this is what it is, this is exactly how I say it is, or it isn't. This could be a person or, whatever, however this resonates with you. But I do feel like nonetheless the energy that you're in cannot really be affected. But you have to make that decision on your own. I don't feel like it can be affected by somebody else telling you one way or another. I feel like, generally speaking, your energy is going to... It looks to me like you're just shooting for what you're shooting for. And the person's either going to hang on or they're not. Like, this person's either in it for the long haul. I do see a lot of love for you on their part, though. What is going on with my hair over yonder? Sorry. Okay. Can we for any advice for Leo right now? I do see you working, though. I do see you working. Actually, I want to pull one more card before I get to these. Show me for whatever this project is, or whatever Leo's working on. Show me for that, would you? Do you feel like you've got too many balls in the air? Because of if you don't focus on whatever connections you have right now and make the time to make the connections, I do feel like it's going to affect what you're manifesting, what you're working towards. We've got the Chariot in reverse, we've got Death in reverse, we've got the Empress in reverse. What that's telling me is that you need to get out of the house. If that's upright, you need to get out and enjoy life a little bit. You need to accept the fact that there needs to be a transformation. There needs to be a change in decision. There has to be something for you to change in. And you need some self-care time. You need some time to focus on yourself and what you want. If you do not take any of those time, I feel like time right now is very important. The time. If you do not take the time, you're going to lose a lot of the things that you're working towards right now. Or they're not going to manifest into what you hope for them. Long-term, short-term, money, finances, investments. Take the time right now. Okay, show me for Leo. Any advice for Leo in the material aspect of this? Any advice for Leo? Oh, jeez. Alrighty. Sometimes I just love reading. It's so fun. Okay, the first one is out. Brown bear spirit. Take time out. The next one, otter spirit. And this one is straight to the point. So the brown bear represents people in your life that are loyal to you, that support you. The otter spirit recognizes somebody or a connection in your life that is very important to you. It's specific about a soulmate connection. It's specific to a soul tribe connection. And it talks about you're never alone. So it's specific to a person. The otters represent, because otters, I believe otters, no, I know that. Otters bond for life, like penguins. Last but not least, moth spirit, surrender now. So surrender. And I'm going to get one more out, even though I feel like it's not necessarily necessary. I feel like I'm going to get one more. And this is the Shaman Colette Baron. That cracks me up, though. Brown bear spirit. Take time out. You are never alone. Surrender now. That's what the advice is for you. Take time out. Take time out. And the moth spirit always talks about it. Let me break down. Yeah, we got the energy of 6 again. Okay. Flow and vision quest. So the flow talks about fighting currents. So right now you are fighting the current a little bit. Focusing on whatever it is you're focusing on with your hand in all those bowls, you are absolutely not flowing. You are doing exactly what you want to do and how you want to do it. And the other people around you that are suggesting things and maybe talking to you are like, hey, you know, can you come out? Can we do some things? Can we make time? Can you make time? Can you make time? You're fighting the flow. The vision quest is about envisioning something that you want to happen. The problem is the flow and the vision quest have to go together. Now, if you take flow out, the vision quest is just a vision. There's nothing to flow with it. So remember, in order to achieve the vision that you want, you're going to have to flow. You're going to have to take the time for the people that you love and support you. And you're going to have to surrender to the circumstances. I don't got enough hands for this. Here we go. Flow, take time out, the vision quest, you're never alone, and surrender now. Take time. Take time. Take time. Take the time. We don't live forever. Take the time. Leo, the sacrifice just fell out. The sacrifice of your time. I hope this helps. If it helps and you enjoyed watching me, then like, share, subscribe. Find me on Instagram for some other things. And I really, really hope that you can find the time to work on you, work on the people that love you, and manifest the best life that you can. I hope to see you again. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye, Leo.